Hello there. I'm just on Doby's lawn just now, checking out the cycling infrastructure there. It's looking really good, starting to take shape. A few wee bits and bobs to be done. Cycle lane in the middle's complete. This is a great link because what it does is it takes Kyle Street, top of North Hanover Street, and joins that to Canal Street and Milton Street. I mean, it looks like we're just a couple of months away from this being complete. And what's good is Cowcaddens is going to be more of a low traffic neighbourhood. So even if you come down this way and head along Milton Street, which is there, you'll be cycling into a low traffic neighbourhood, making it a lot easier to get around, a lot safer to get around. And if you're heading up to the canal, you just go on the shared path, which is just across there. At this moment in time, it doesn't look like there's any directions to say you can join the pavement over there, but you can. And you just come up the road a wee bit. There's the evidence there. So Portland Dash Road is going to be closed to through traffic. Can't wait to see the meltdowns when this finally hits all the people that are against the closure of the M8 and cycle lanes in general. In progress. Look at all that space that's been given back to humans, pedestrians, people. I mean, how good is that? It used to be a nightmare crossing at this junction. It is at this moment in time, but once this is complete, this will transform this whole area. Just love the width of that cycle lane. That is tremendous. Look at the space on that pavement now as well. That was always a nightmare, that pavement. Yeah, again, I'll say it, that space there is absolutely amazing. Compared to what was here before, it's just superb. The quality of these benches is unbelievable. None of that homeless, unfriendly crap. I mean, this is just fantastic. The amount of space on this lane, the amount of space that had been given over to cars over the years, unbelievable. So this bit, still a building site, a bit gutted at all the trees that got pulled down, but it's going to make people safer in the long run. because as well as having a gently sloping cycling ramp up to there as part of the cycling network, we also have a set of stairs there for pedestrians, people on foot. So it means people coming out the subway don't necessarily need to go through the underpass, making it a wee bit safer for people at night. So that was Cowcaddens Road and Dobbies Loan. I'm pretty excited about that. It just looks great, and it's going to connect to other cycle lanes. And should be finished in the next couple of months. Now I'm here on Yorkhill Street to see the progress here, and I think it's looking great. Let's check it out. No parking spaces have been lost, which is great. There's built out junctions and people-friendly space is a welcome addition to any street. They've done so much here since the last time I visited, start of January. They'll just chip away at this area. This bit actually smells like it's just been resurfaced today. Looking good. Nice wee crossroads there for cycling. This is where Yorkhill Street meets Haw Road and Gilbert Street. I can never pronounce that. Don't tell me what it is. This is impressive, how quickly they've done this bit on Gilbert Street. I'm going to go down and go underneath this bridge to get a wee bit of shelter. So the connections here are going to be connecting the Glasgow city network to the national cycle network. Just these parts, most of the parts I've actually shown you connect it. I am going to struggle up this hill. I'm in the big ring. This is really impressive. So that's like 3 areas that I've had a wee look at today. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, remember to like and subscribe. I'll do more of these as the weather gets better. And there's just so much happening in Glasgow, it's great. But still not enough at the same time. I'm going to finish off with some drone footage of these 2 streets. That's Gilbert Street and Yorkhill Street. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.